Hey, Dave Panozzo here. I run a real estate team here in Scottsdale, Arizona with my wife, Kim, and today is my most favorite day. Today is training day. This is where we get better. This is, as a team, we come together, we critique each other, we give each other pointers, and of course, we have to have a little fun. You gotta train harder than you play in the game, okay? Because if you train harder than you do in the game is easy. And this is where you learn. So today I want you to follow along as we have training day. You guys cool with that? Yeah. I love these kind of trainings because it's all about you guys today. I'm not going to stand up here all day and do some talking. We're going to have interaction. It's going to be interaction, okay? It's objection handling day, okay? So, there's going to be no rhyme or no reason. We're just going to jump into the pit of training. So I want you guys to look out right now. Let's take like literally 60 seconds. I want you to look over this list and put a little star by the ones that mean something to you, that you would like to overcome. So that when someone throws up that objection, you can smash it. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, okay, this is how you handle, am I getting a good deal? And then blah, 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 okay? We're going to go around the room because I want to hear what you guys have to say. And then that way we can make adjustments or go, oh, that was really good. Just maybe say this or whatever the case may be. So, Aiden, we've been negotiating and we're going back and forth and I don't know. Am I getting a good deal?
Dave, I get where you're coming from, and I've worked with a lot of people before, and they kind of ask the same question. And, you know, we could sit here and go over the comps and what's going on in the neighborhood, but at the end of the day, I just want to know, do you like it or do you love it? Because I think a good deal is knowing that you are going to pull into your garage every night and walk into a house that you are absolutely in love with and feel really good about.
Okay. Okay. Okay, listen. If I go around telling you that you are awesome all the time and you're not selling anything, are you really awesome? Now, as a person, you could be awesome, but on the business side, you're not awesome, right? So this is where we have to be honest. Because listen, our own peers giving each other feedback, dude, that's where it's at. Okay? Because our clients are never going to tell us the truth. Because they'll always say, oh yeah, you're great. That piece of shit, I swear to God. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens, okay? So let's be honest. Listen, Jerry's not going to be able to get better if he doesn't know what to correct. If everyone's like, oh yeah, that was good, he's going to walk away out of this training going, shit, I'm doing pretty decent, right? Is that fair to him? No. How about Titanic? Was Titanic sad? Now, you know, if you want to do the Dave version, I'd be like, hey, listen, these two were attracted to one another. They're banging in the back of a Model T Ford. He's drawing naked pictures of her. They had like some crazy animal like instincts. She's on one spectrum, he's on the other, and they're being all sneaky. See what I mean? Like, see how you can storytell. Now, here's the thing. Did any of you actually go through that? No. No. But you're able to talk about it. That's what storytelling is. That's what it is. It's taking a snippet from these scenarios that you're hearing about and just flipping it around and share. Hey, we had this scenario last week on our team. It was crazy. Blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. Now that story is your own because you're telling it from a perspective of someone else. You're not lying. You're being truthful. Hey, here's a scenario. These people went out and they wanted to look at houses, but they weren't pre-qualified yet. Our agent took them out. These people got so excited. But then when they went to get pre-qualified, they couldn't qualify for the house, so they ended up losing it. I just don't want that to happen to you. Oh shit, didn't think about that. Instead of saying, hey, you got to get pre-qualified. I'm not taking anyone out in my car unless they got a pre-qual. Because we're going to go open up some doors and I'm going to show you some houses. Do that in a little bit. Jerry, oh my God, dude, this inspection report, man, I just see like a money pit and I'm freaking out. Kim's freaking out. She doesn't even want to talk to me right now. Yeah. And so, with this report, I don't know. We're kind of overwhelmed. First time home buyer, like, dude, it's a little too much.
Well, first and foremost, I understand. I deal with this almost every single time. It is overwhelming, and I almost want to have the inspectors not throw so much at you guys. So I understand where you're coming from, and I know this isn't going to change your scenario, but this is very common. They have to legally protect you on everything. But let's break it down. Let's start with health and safety for you guys first. So we have some things with the roof. I just want to pick one or two things out because we are able to go back to the sellers and negotiate some of these things. So all I need you is, let's get Kim back involved. Let's get her to take a big deep breath. Let's just take a big step back. Let's see what we absolutely need to address, what they're willing to pay for, and let's come back to the table. Everything's negotiable. Now, if we go through this whole thing and it doesn't work out, we always have the ability to walk away. But I don't want you guys to think about that. Let's figure out what we can fix. Let's talk to the seller. Let's work our way through this stuff and see what we can work in our favor. Because remember, I told you it's a buyer's market, and this is to protect you, not to upset you. So if you let me do my magic, work my magic with them, let's negotiate some of this stuff. And then we'll go from there. And if worst case scenario, we walk away, we walk away.
Yeah, but I just spent $800 on inspections.
Understand. So would you rather spend $800 and walk away and know that you didn't buy the wrong house? Or spend $800 and buy a money pit that you're going to have that we aren't able to negotiate?
Yeah, but we're barely scraping together to get to I had to borrow the money from my aunt for the inspection. Because with our down payment and the seller concessions, like we're on a very tight margin.
I understand that. If I could ask you, just park that for right now. Let's address the issues and let's work forward in a positive manner. Hopefully we can make this worth your while and not waste any time or money. And let's get what we can out of the seller.
Okay. All right. Good job, everyone. Okay, this is good. Guys, this is really good. What did you hear?
Positivity. You say positive most of that.
Well, validating their feelings.
Yeah.
I feel like we're trying to solve problems.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, you felt positive. What was? Validation. What else?
Manage expectations.
Okay. But why did we feel so apt to just jump right into the thick of it? Why do we feel that way?
Yeah, because we feel like it's bleeding. We're trying to stop it.
You're trying to stop it. Tourniquet! Give me some gauze! Right? Why do we want to jump and go tit for tat? That's what that was. It was all tit for tat. Stop doing that. You have to step back and take a deep breath before you jump in. That's where people, now you're going, well, if I say the right thing, maybe I can close them. In your mind. You're like, let me see if this works. Oh, that didn't work. Let me throw this in. Let me throw that in. Because that scenario is real. I borrowed money for the inspection. I barely getting scraped by. First time home buyer, tripping out. You know what I mean? They've been spending $3,500 a month. Now they got to spend $4,500 a month on a mortgage that has 19 different colors, 4 different wall colors, and mixed matched appliances, but they're moving out of a condo with HGTV look so they can have the American dream. And they're like, this sucks. And the place is falling apart, and you're going to tit for tat with them? Do you see? See that difference? I mean, you feel that, right? Yeah. How about, say something like, oh, yes. That's what these reports are designed for. To find out what's wrong with the home. And then I'm going to step back And I'm going to pull out the emotion card. Because it's emotions at that point. It's not the money. It's emotions. You guys gave me emotion back. Hey, Dia, I know this is overwhelming. And this is the first time that you're buying a home. Like, seriously, congratulations on that piece. But this is part of the process of buying a home, to find out what it's made of. If the things are working, if the appliances are good, if the AC works, if the roof, like, we need to find that stuff out, because I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing you're buying a house that's going to fall apart. Now, based off of what I see on this, it's not too crazy. It's a lot of stuff. But remember, after the inspection was over and the inspector was leaving and I asked you, hey, worst case scenario, if for some reason the seller doesn't want to fix anything, do you still want to move forward with this home? Remember what you said?
I said yes.
Okay, now listen. I'm really good at what I do. So what I want to do is I want to pause for a minute, okay? Because now we have 5 days to respond back to the seller, okay? I know there's some higher ticketed items and things like that, but what I can do is I can get someone out to give us an estimate to see maybe what those costs are. And in the meantime, I'm going to have a conversation with the other agent to get a feel as to what the seller might be willing to do and not do. And then maybe like tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, maybe we can get together and go over this again. Would that sound good?
Yeah, that'd be good.
See what I did? Got to take the air out of the tires. Got to take the air out of the tires. Got to let a little air out. You don't have to make a decision. You don't have to give them an answer. You don't have to give them something right away to make them feel good, what you think you're making yourself feel good by making them feel good. Right? Just everybody relax. If you want to close a deal, go in the car business. Because it doesn't serve us well in real estate. For 2 years, she's like, dude, you gotta chill out. No!
What did my exact words? You gotta slow your roll, buddy. This isn't car business.
I'm like, screw that 24-hour response. Put 12. Let's get that thing going a little quicker, okay? All right.
Can we sit at the table and all arm wrestle? I'm like,
Yeah, why can't we get them all at the same table and just negotiate the deal? Listen, I had a deal worked out with this other agent, and they were going to give me 2% back. Would you give me 2% back of your commission when this deal closes?
That's crazy, Dave. I've never actually heard of a deal going about like that. And
So you're saying I'm crazy?
I'm saying that the deal worked with your other agent is crazy, because in real estate that's actually illegal. So we're not allowed to offer kickbacks.
I'm not asking for cash. I'm asking you to reduce your commission, and I can apply that to the deal.
Ah, I see. And I don't know where to go with that, to be honest with you.
There you go. There it is. Here's the thing. I have a portfolio of probably a dozen homes. Probably close to, I don't know, 75 million worth of real estate. This is like going to the grocery store and buying a loaf of bread for me. And I don't understand. I've talked to multiple agents in this town that do not want to do this, and they give me the same song and dance that you're giving me. I just want someone to write this offer. Do you want me to send the proof of funds over so you can see that I'm a real buyer?
Yeah.
Would that help you?
Sure.
Here,
yeah.
check your phone right now. It's in your text message. Do you see the commas and the zeros?
Yeah. I see.
Okay, so all I'm asking you to do is write a full price offer, okay? I know the seller's gonna pay your commission. Just give me the 2% back, and I can use that towards whatever, okay? And in 2 weeks, you'll get paid your 25 grand. We shake hands, and we move on to the next.
Okay. I'm happy to do it. Can we do 1%?
No, it would be 1%.
No, I'll give you 1% of my commission.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
Why?
I'm the paying customer. This is what I want.
Okay, yeah, we can do 2%. Okay.
Here's the thing. You ready? Stop fighting it and write it.
Take the 25 grand.
Stop fighting it and write it. Whew! We did some training today. I tell you what, when we train like what we did today, going over objections and what to say and how to say it and get that emotional piece tied in to the objection, that's where the breakthroughs happen. And today we had some breakthroughs. Again, listen, we train every week. It's important to train, okay? And I want you guys to follow along because every day of the week, I'm dropping some type of heat to help you in your real estate game. If you like what you saw in this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'd love to hear a comment on how you train on a weekly basis in your real estate game. As always, guys, let's make it a great day.